Hey guys, welcome to the week of March 29th. I am Mrs. Cager, and here's our peak of the week for this last little bit of March, the first part of April. This is a pretty light week for you as far as course lessons and assignments go. You will notice you have the 4.07 unit review today on Monday. Tomorrow you have the 4.08 unit test that's due. So you don't actually have a lesson to cover tomorrow, you just have to do the test. Wednesday, you have nothing assigned in the course. Think of that as kind of a catch-up day, or that would be a good day to maybe work a little bit on research. Thursday, you have the 4.09 workshop over the research paper, and then Friday, again, you don't have a course lesson assigned. So let me go backwards a little bit. On our CC time on Tuesday, we will discuss the research paper in detail, and you'll have some time in class on Tuesday to start thinking about that and start working on that. So after we cover that on Tuesday, then you have Wednesday and Friday of this week completely open where you can start working on some of that research stuff. I highly suggest that you do that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a minute. But a couple of reminders for this week. The 3.14 literary analysis is now past due. That was due on Friday, March 26th. That's a big essay, guys. That's a heavy assignment. It's worth 100 points. And I did put in zeros today, Monday. So if your grade crashed from Friday to Monday, that's why. You got zeros put in for the 3.14 literary analysis, and that's going to really pull your grade down because it's such a heavy assignment. I did have several students submit blank assignments, or you just submitted the assignment page, but it didn't actually have your essay on it. So if you're one of those people, it got put in as a zero, but I did put a note in the feedback saying like, hey, you submitted a blank assignment, or you forgot to attach your assignment, or whatever it is. Also, with this essay, I've already had a handful of plagiarized assignments turned in, okay? I know I explained this to you guys in the fall. Some of you are new, you might not know, but we do have the Turnitin feature in our course, which means every assignment that's uploaded, like every time you upload an assignment, it is screened by Turnitin, and Turnitin gives me a percentage of that paper that matches exactly with any other paper that's been turned in, or whether it's like an article or a website or anything like that. So I've already had several that were highly matched to other sources. So if you're one of those people and you had like 75% or 80% of your paper was directly copied from somewhere else, you also got the zero put in, but I put a note in your feedback that says, please resubmit an original essay for grading, okay? So if you turned something in but you're seeing a zero, check your feedback and see what it is that I said in there that you need to work on or that you need to change. Like I said, the 4.08 unit test is due Tuesday. That's tomorrow. That's the only graded assignment you have this week. And then we really, really, really want you to start on the research process this week. So let's talk a little bit about that. So I'm talking about the 4.09 research paper. So a couple of things I want to draw your attention to. Of course, we always have the question, what do I have to write about? For this paper, there's a couple of different directions you can go here. The topic is totally your choice. You can choose to write pretty much on whatever you want to write about. My recommendation for you would be to build off of the 1.10 Argue for a Cause paper that we did at the beginning of January. So that was the very first paper we did this semester. You had to choose a topic and you had to argue for your topic. It was actually a letter, if you guys remember that. You had to write a letter arguing for whatever cause or whatever topic you chose. I would highly suggest that you use that paper as a starting point and then just add in the research component. That way you're not totally starting from scratch. You already have kind of a skeleton of your paper, and then you can just go back in and research and add in those research points. Okay, we're going to talk about how to do that in class on Tuesday in a little bit more detail. How long does this paper have to be? We are giving you a minimum, okay, of 3 pages double spaced. So that's approximately 750 words, and you need to have at least 3 outside sources to support your claim. These can be websites, they can be articles, they can be like first-person interviews if you want to talk to someone, but at least 3 outside sources and at least 3 pages double-spaced, okay? Again, we'll go through all of this stuff in a little bit more detail on Tuesday, but I just want to give you a heads up. Because finally, when is the paper due? The paper is not due until the end of April. You have most of this month to work on it. In fact, you have 4 weeks to work on the research paper. The catch here is that it's going to have to be mostly on your own, right? We only meet once a week and we have testing coming up. So you guys are going to be out for testing at least one day in April. So it's really going to be up to you to keep up and work on this assignment. Our Class Connect time is going to have to be just kind of a quick check-in and see how you're doing. But the majority of the time is going to be totally up to you. And that's why you have so long. That's why we gave you the entire month, so that you have plenty of opportunities to work on it, but also plenty of opportunity to check in CC, to check in small group, to come into office hours if you need to. So that's all I'm going to tell you about research paper right now. Well, like I said, we'll get into some more detail in CC on Tuesday. But for now, what you need to know, what do you write about? Topic is your choice, but I highly suggest that you build off of your 1.10 Argue for a Cause paper from January. We're looking for at least 3 pages, typed, double spaced. Again, that's about 750 words, and at least 3 outside sources to support your argument. And the due date is Monday, April 26th, so 4 weeks from today. I will see you guys in class on Tuesday. We'll get into this in a little bit more detail. Otherwise, you guys have a great week and good luck on your 4.08 unit test.